for the summer. We're ready for the spring. And can you believe we are already halfway through March? Practically, we're so close. What does that mean? That means that it's not too far away to start thinking about gifting for graduations, for Mother's Day, for Father's Day. I mean, tax season, unfortunately, is right here. It's right upon us. And what you need right now is reliable technology. You need a computer that you can get all of your work done, to get all of those things that we need to accomplish done quickly. And you also need a computer that can provide some fun and some entertainment for you. And that's what we have here. It's a beautiful 17-inch HP laptop with the Ryzen 3 processor from AMD. I'm going to talk all about that. 8 gigabytes of RAM and a 256 gigabyte solid state drive. You're going to get 2 years of accidental damage protection. I'll talk about that and explain how that works in a moment. And you have the option of getting it with or without Microsoft 365. So there you see on the screen, the sale price today is just $649.98 or $699.98, depending on which option you choose. Basically, all you need to do is select which color you want and whether you want it with Microsoft 365. Now, let's take a look at the color options because there are 3 to choose from, and they're fantastic colors. You really can't go wrong. The color that I have here is the beautiful universe blue. This is so gorgeous. This is calming. This is one of my all-time favorite colors that we have ever come up with here at HP, and it is a conversation piece. It's going to be great once you have that home. You also have this beautiful rose gold, and rose gold has been so popular. It's on trend. It's such a wonderful color. You're really going to appreciate having that with you. How about the ever neutral and popular silver, a color that you really cannot go wrong with? That's a color that you can take to the boardroom. You can take with you anywhere, never goes out of style. And then we also have the pale gold, which is exactly as it sounds. It's a very subtle gold. I like to say it's like a champagne gold. So this is a great color as well. If you want something that's not too over the top, this is a real subtle color that you're really going to appreciate as well. So let's jump into talking about this because, by the way, this computer just so happens to be a touchscreen, and it's 17 inches, which we know that you love out there. 17 inches is one of the most popular screen sizes that we've ever had here on QVC. And with that touchscreen, everything is effortless. So at a touch of the screen, I can pretty much do anything that I want, from pinching and zooming. So let's actually let's go right here to these resort wear, and let's select these sandals right here. And then I just want to show you how easy it is to be able to select an item. There we go. And maybe the font is a little bit too small for you, but look what you can do when you have a touchscreen display. It's so easy to be able to pinch and zoom just like you would on your smartphone or tablet, get into all of those details. So I like to say that the touchscreen experience really brings you closer to the computer. It makes it more fun. It makes it more intuitive. It's, again, so much fun to be able to go through all of your content, whether you want to see your photos, and you want to pinch and zoom right into all those details, right? Or maybe you just want to scroll through, you can do that as well. So a beautiful 17-inch touch display. Let's talk about the internals of the computer, what we refer to as the specs of this computer, because this computer has the power and performance that you need to get all of your everyday tasks done and so much more. So it's got the latest Ryzen processor, which is AMD. AMD creates Ryzen. Ryzen has won so many different awards. It's the brain or the engine inside of your computer. This Ryzen 3 processor is going to give you the power to shop, stream, work, play. If you like to play some games, you can do that with this computer as well. So it's a great gift idea. You've got 8 gigabytes of RAM. That's the short-term memory inside of your computer. You just saw moments ago how I had multiple applications going. It's going to allow you to multitask. So you get 8 gigabytes of RAM. That works harmoniously with the processor. And then what I like to call the secret sauce of speed is this solid state drive. So this is up to 15 times faster than the traditional hard drive. The hard drive you might have heard of, that's where you would typically store your files and documents and programs. Well, now we've replaced it with the solid state drive, which is advanced technology. So this computer is whisper quiet. You can hardly tell that it's on. You're not going to hear some fan kicking up. You're not going to hear some loud, any type of fan or anything loud in here because there are no moving parts. The computer stays cool because it doesn't need a fan in order to keep it from basically overheating because of that hard drive. So you're going to love the fact that you have a solid state drive here. I like to say that once you have a touchscreen computer, once you have a computer that has a solid state drive, you will never want to have another computer that does not have it, because it just makes the computer work so much better in so many different ways. So you get an amazing battery life with this computer. You're also going to get so much with it. And I'd love to talk to you about the ports that come along with this computer that allow you to keep connected. So let me take you on a quick tour of the computer, and then we'll talk about Windows 11 here shortly. So at the very top here, you're going to notice this little dot. This is your HP TrueVision HD web camera. This is what's going to allow you to Skype. It's going to allow you to take your Zoom calls. It's going to allow you to take your Teams meetings. You've got a full keyboard here, which, by the way, this is a backlit keyboard. So it's very bright in here, but I'm just going to lift this up a little bit, and I'm going to turn it on so that you can see. And there you can see the lights turn on just a little bit there. There we go. So the keys will illuminate in dark environment when you hit this little button, the F5 button. This is one of those things that you're going to love to have. The backlit keyboard is one of our most requested features, and you're getting it with your beautiful 17-inch computer. You've got your HP trackpad here. This is multi-gesture. So what I love about this is that you can use multi-gesture, so you can do pinching and zooming on here as well. And it's a great size as well. Right over here, this is your fingerprint reader. This is what's going to allow you to quickly and securely log into your PC. So when you first start up the computer, it will ask you if you want to register your fingerprint. When it does, all you need to do is place your finger right there a couple times. It's going to register your fingerprint. And then instead of having to type in a password each time, you can just tap the fingerprint reader, and it's going to load you in right away. It's lightning fast. It's so wonderful to have, and it's so much more secure than having a password, typing in a password each time. You also have high definition speakers right here. So you're going to get great sound in addition to a great visual experience. Now I'd like to take you on the other side so you can see the ports that we have on this computer, because we really do have everything that you want to be able to stay connected and keep connected. So right there, I have a little dongle, which is communicating with my wireless mouse, which you can pick one up on QVC.com. But this is a USB-A port. This is great. You can connect so many different devices with it. Right next to that is an HDMI out port. Now I have the HDMI cord plugged in here. I have this connected to another screen so I can see what I'm showing you, so that I don't always have to work backwards. This I love. This is so great to have. So maybe you want to extend your display onto another display or monitor, or work with two displays at the same time. This is great to have. Next to that, you have the USB-C port. I love to call this the port of the future, because this not only allows you to transfer information even faster than the super speed USB port that you have there, but you can charge devices as well. You have a headphone and microphone jack right here, so you can plug in regular headphones if you want. If you want to maybe take your Zoom or your Teams meeting and not disturb someone, or you want to listen to some music, that's great. You've got your power input right here. The computer does come with your power cord, so no worries there. And you have another super speed USB port here. By the way, these super speed USB ports, they're 10 times faster than your standard USB. So they're going to transfer everything in a matter of moments, as opposed to a matter of seconds, as opposed to a matter of minutes. Now, let's talk about the operating system that comes along inside your computer. It's Windows 11. And let me share with you and also show you why Windows 11, I like to say, brings you closer to the things that you love. So Windows 11 is a more streamlined and elegant operating system. And I believe we have a video that will run here on the screen for you, which looks like this about Windows 11. And Windows 11, well, it's so easy to use, and that's one of my favorite things about it, the ease of use, the simplicity. And before, where you had to jump through a bunch of hoops maybe to get where you needed, now with Windows 11, everything is just a touch or a click away. So in a matter of moments, you can hit the start menu. You're going to see your apps auto-populate there. You can customize it however you want. When you want to search for something, just put it in the magnifying glass. You'll be able to find it, whether it's on the web or in the computer. You can change the way that your computer looks by selecting a different theme. If you want to be ultra productive, you can snap apps on the screen. I love doing this. You're going to be able to love taking advantage of the 17-inch display. You can also connect this computer to another monitor, as I mentioned. And speaking of connecting, how about connecting with family and friends at just one touch? In a matter of moments, you can have a video or a voice conversation or a text conversation via Zoom. And there's these little bite-sized apps of things that matter the most to you. You customize it however you want. They're called widgets. They're so much fun, and it makes everything so much easier just to be able to get to. With this computer, you can touch the screen, you can touch the keys, the trackpad, you can even talk to it. And in addition to that, if there is a gamer in the household or you love playing games, you can have a fantastic gaming experience by streaming games on Microsoft Game Pass or Xbox Game Pass. So you can play over 100 Xbox and PC titles. And with the Microsoft Store, you can download videos, movies, books, music, apps, you name it. As I like to say, there is something for everyone to love with Windows 11. And I wanted to show you really quickly here, just the split screen. This is that snap that I was talking about. So I have two apps running side by side, and it's working so fast thanks to that Ryzen processor. I wanted to mention really quickly too, one of the options that we have is with or without Microsoft 365. Let me go ahead and share with you the programs that come along with Microsoft 365 in case this is an option that you want to go with. I highly recommend it. So with Microsoft 365, you're going to get Word, which is the gold standard for creating documents and greeting cards, mailing labels, envelopes. With Excel, you can create graphs and spreadsheets and keep track of all your expenses. Super important for tax season or for anyone going to school, running a small business. Speaking of which, PowerPoint is also a great program for those that I just mentioned because it allows you to create beautiful looking presentations from the comfort of your own home. And with Microsoft 365, you're going to be able to call landlines and cell phones with Skype. You're going to get 60 minutes each and every month. You're also going to get a terabyte of storage in the cloud with OneDrive. So there's so many reasons to get Microsoft 365. So again, this is a 17-inch HP laptop with 4 different colors. Let's run through them really quickly once again so you can make your choice. You've got the Universe Blue right here, a beautiful color. You've got the rose gold, which is extremely popular, really never goes out of style, a beautiful color. You've got the silver, which is timeless, and you've got the pale gold. So you can't go wrong with either color. I hope that you enjoy your HP laptop. Thank you so much for joining me here today. There's some great shopping ahead. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon.